Welcome all of you young minds to the continuation class or continuation video. Here now we are going to know about monsoon activity of India. See, this monsoon activity happens because of northeast and northeast trades which are coming from subtropical high pressure area to tropical low pressure area in northern hemisphere, and southeastern trades which are coming from southern hemisphere towards equator, from subtropical high pressure area of southern hemisphere to equator, equator and low pressure area. You see on the board, I'll be drawing this one. Yesterday we learned, this is equatorial low pressure belt, 0 degree equator, 10 degrees northern latitude and up to 10 degrees southern latitude. It is called equatorial low pressure area. Low pressure belt or tropical low pressure belt. Tropical low pressure belt or equatorial low pressure belt. This is 0 degrees to 10 degrees northern latitude, 0 degrees to 10 degrees southern latitude. It is called as equatorial low pressure belt. Able to understand? So this common belt is it. Remaining three belts in northern hemisphere: subtropical high pressure belt, subpolar low pressure belt, polar high pressure belt. In southern hemisphere also subtropical high pressure belt, subpolar low pressure belt, polar high pressure belt will be there. There are three in southern hemisphere, three in northern hemisphere. Only one pressure belt is common for northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere, that is equatorial low pressure belt, or it can be called as tropical low pressure belt, right? So the winds which will be moving from subtropical pressure belt of northern hemisphere, they come in northeastern direction towards. They move from northeastern, that's why they are called northeastern trades. Trade winds are continental winds which are moving from subtropical high pressure area. This is 23.5 degrees northern latitude to 35 degrees northern latitude is called subtropical high pressure belt. From there they come in northeastern, from the northern northeast direction, they are called as northeastern trades. And same in southern hemisphere also, from subtropical high pressure belt 23.5 degrees southern latitude to 35 degrees southern latitude is called as subtropical high pressure belt in southern hemisphere, high pressure belt in southern hemisphere. From there they come in southeast direction they come, and they both winds, northeast trades and southeast trades, meet in the equator. They join at the equatorial low pressure belt. That's why equatorial low pressure belt or tropical low pressure belt is also named as ITCZ, Intertropical Convergence Zone, where convergence means joining. Yesterday I explained you ITCZ, right? So now how these winds will be influencing the India? Let us see. This is India map. India is just 8 degrees above equator. 0 degree equator. From that only 80 latitudes away. India starts from 8 degrees 4 minutes and extends up to 37 degrees 6 minutes latitude and location. Our southernmost latitude is 8 degrees 4 minutes. Our territorial southernmost latitude. So what happens? The southeast and northeast will be coming like this on the India lies in the northeast trade belt. Okay, leave it over there. What happens during summer is land gets heated up. Able to understand, but water don't get heated up. Already I said, when land or water gets heated up, the air on that will be getting hot, and it will be, molecules will be moving away and pressure will be decreasing. So on the land, as it got heated up, the pressure will be less, low pressure will be there. And whereas water did not got heat up because of difference in the nature. So there will be cool wind. So nature of the wind is moving from cool wind means high pressure will be there. Nature of the air is moving from higher low pressure area, like how water flows from high lying area to the low lying areas. So here southeast trades which are coming from subtropical high pressure towards the equator, they move towards India. They move towards India. And when they are moving towards India, what happens is Coriolis effect. I said you, Nana. Coriolis effect tested. I said you. In when any body which is moving from equator towards poles, it will be making a right turn. It will be making a right turn. They will be making a right turn in northern hemisphere. If in case of southern hemisphere, what happens? They will make a left turn. Got it? Why? Because of the movement or rotation of Earth, a force is created. Thus, force will be acting upon the bodies which will be moving from the equator to the poles. Equator to the poles. Able to understand? In northern hemisphere, it will be pushing any body or winds towards right. In southern hemisphere, it will be moving to the left. It will be pushing, that force will be pushing the bodies or winds to the left side. So here, southeast trades which are coming from southern hemisphere, after crossing the equator, they are slowly Coriolis effect acts and they will be pushing to the right, and this will be entering into India. They will be entering into India. These are rain-bearing winds. These are rain-bearing winds. So when they go, here Western Ghats are there, mountains. Here Aravallis are there. Here the Vindhya mountain is there, Satpura is there. In this way, when they go in contact with that hills or mountains, on the top of hills there will be cool air will be occurring, and that when these rain-bearing winds will come in contact with that cool air, they start shedding down the water which is existing in them in the form of rain. That's why we get rainy season immediately after summer. But that monsoon is entering in India from southwest Kerala, southwestern part of India. That's why it is called southwest monsoon. It is called southwest monsoon. And northeast winds will be bringing monsoon, rain-bearing winds during November and December. That's why that winds are called northeast monsoons, and that is second phase of monsoons in India. Now we are in first phase, June to September phase. Now rainfall what we are seeing now, and the second phase will start in November and December. And as they are coming back, why? Because these winds went like this, and the northeast winds come like this, back towards India from northeastern direction. So they come in November and December. They are also called as retreating monsoon. Northeast monsoon trades are northeast monsoon are also called as retreating monsoon. Retreating monsoon. Retreating monsoon. Because they are coming back. Retreating means coming back. So the winds which went ahead are turning back in wind. Okay, right. This is how the monsoon activity takes place in India because of seasonal winds. India will experience two monsoons. One during June to September, that is called southwest monsoon, that enters in Kerala on 1st June. What on 1st June it will enter Kerala. Much more you can learn in class 10. So these are nothing but monsoon winds are nothing but they are the southeastern trades coming from southern hemisphere. So here northeastern trades coming from the northern hemisphere will become northeast monsoon during November and December. Whatever the activity, raining activity is going on today, it is southwest monsoon activity. Keep it in mind. They are coming in the period June to September. Northeast monsoon is coming from November to December in particular period. That's why they are called periodic winds. So like that, seasonal winds in a particular part of time in a year. Right. Period of a time or part of a time in a year. Now local winds. Local winds are two types now. What are the local types? Hot winds and cool winds. What are local winds? The winds that get influenced by local temperatures and they will be blowing in the local area. The winds which will be getting influenced by the local temperatures will be blowing in a shorter area, little area, particular region. They are called local winds. There are two types, hot winds and cool winds. Hot winds will be increasing the temperature where they will be moving to. Because they are for Hyderabad to Khammam, they are coming, they will bring that heat to Khammam and Khammam's temperature increases. If they are cool winds, if they are coming from Khammam to, if they are going to from Khammam to
Hyderabad, if they are cool winds, they will be getting down the temperature of Hyderabad. Or cool winds come from Hyderabad to Khammam, they will decrease. Or certain time they make freezing point also. They make freezing point also. What are the different types of hot winds? What are the different types of hot local winds? What are the different types of cool local winds we are going to see about? Hot local winds. Hot local winds. Chinook. 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 In North America there. In North America. In North America. And pole, F-O-E-H-L, pole, F-O-E-H-L, pole, Europe, Central Europe, Central Europe, Central Europe, and blue in India, our own India, right? Much more detail you can learn about blue in class 10, just I will give a briefing now. There are hot winds, and apart from this, there are other hot winds also. For example, Simon in Arabia, Saudi Arabia, and Yoma in Japan, and also Nor'wester in New Zealand. They are also hot winds only, hot local winds. Now in New Zealand it will be blowing Nor'wester. Yoma will be blowing in Japan, and Simon will be blowing Saudi Arabia. Chinook, why Chinook? How it got its name? Where it will be blowing? Chinook is the local wind that will be occurring from the highest mountain range of North America. What is the highest mountain range of North America? How Himalayas are highest mountain range in India and world? Like that, there are highest mountain ranges in continent of North America, which will be traveling from Canada to USA. Canada to USA, you can see now. Canada to USA, they are called Rocky Mountains now. So these local winds will be occurring here in the Rocky Mountains to the west of North America. The Rocky Mountains lie to the west of North America. You can see in the picture, right? The highest peak in this particular mountains is Mount McKinley. Mount McKinley, right? So here they are there. Actually, they got their name. There in that mountains, there used to live some tribal people, whose name is, that group of people's name is Chinook. So this local wind was named after that tribal group. After that tribal group, and its meaning, their language, in their language they call Chinook. Meaning is snow eater. Snow eater means it will be occurring during winter season, and in winter season, in winter season, what happens is this particular thing will be eating away the snow that falls on the leaves, so that the leaves will get protected. It is a friend of environment in protecting the greenery, because the dew is there. They can't carry the leaves. They can't carry transpiration, and they die. Plant will die. So this wind will take away, because it is hot. It will come and it will eat away all that snow. That's why it's called snow eater. So it is named after the tribal group there. And Pone is Central European. Near Hungary and Austria, there are highest mountains of Europe, Alps mountains, ALPS Alps. So you can see these are the Alps mountains. In the northern slopes of Alps, this wind will be blowing towards Spain, France and Spain. But this is called pole. It is called pole. Same. From Alps, one cool wind also will blow. Cool local wind also blow. That is Mistral. I'll come here when I come to cool winds. I'll say that. Right. That is pole. The hot wind that moves from northern slopes of Alps mountains, which are existing in Hungary towards Austria, they are called as Alps mountains. In the northern slopes, there will be a local hot wind coming, and that hot wind will help in the early ripening of grapes. It will give in the early ripening of grapes, it will be helpful. What it will be giving somewhat smoothened conditions over there, right? Now we'll come to next blue, India. In Mother India, we will come across this blue. Where blue will be coming? Blue will be coming in Thar Desert. Through Thar Desert, it will enter into. It will be entering from Thar Desert into Central India. After even in Telangana, in summer, month of May, these hot winds will be coming. Where they get their rain, Saudi desert of Saudi Arabia, they will be taking their birth. They will be traveling in India to our Thar desert. This is Thar desert. And up to central India, up to Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Telangana, Andhra Pradesh also now experiencing this low. These are the hot summer winds which will be coming in the month of May. When they come, temperatures increase, people die because of sunstroke. We say, no, it's not because of sunstroke, extremity of temperature which is brought by this hot local winds called loo. Now cold winds come. Cool winds, cool local winds. Mistral blows in Mistral. It blows from the same Alps, from Alps towards Rome in Italy, capital of Italy, and it will move on to Mediterranean Sea. It will be moving on to Mediterranean Sea. It will be starting from Alps, it will be entering into Switzerland, and then up Italy, and finally Mediterranean Sea. Got it? Another is Puna. Puna takes its birth in Mount Andes, Andes mountain range. It is the highest mountain range in South America. Here you can see South America. This is the Andes, and the cool local air that comes from the Andes mountain range is Puna, right? And there is another cool wind which will be coming from the polar region, from bottom of South America, which will be moving on the Pampa region, grasslands. Pampa region, Argentina, Uruguay, and so on. There are grasslands in South America, continent of South America. Over the grasslands, cool wind from the Antarctic Ocean, frozen Antarctic Ocean, it will be coming, and that wind is called as it is moving from the Pampas. Pampas are the grasslands in South America. They exist in Argentina, Uruguay, and so on. So as they are moving over the Pampas, it is called Pampera. So Mistral, Puna, Tampere are the cool winds. Mistral is coming from Alps, existing in the Central Europe. It moves through Rome, from Rome into Indian Mediterranean Sea. Whereas this Puna is coming from Andes. The mountain range, which is highest mountain range in South America, existing to the north of South America, and beg your pardon, to the west of North America, and there from that mountain range it will become, it is called Puna. That cool wind is called Puna. And whereas the cool winds coming from Antarctica ends into southern part of America, where Pampas, which are called grasslands in South America are called Pampas. They enter into Pampas, that's why they are called Pampera. And that Pampas exists in Argentina, Uruguay of South America. And we will meet in tomorrow's video. Right. Coming videos, we will be having much more details about the remaining part of atmosphere. See you all. Listen it carefully, it will be helpful in class.